Okay, win condition. Here's the win condition. Farm down with Obstagoon, and then throw 2 Night Slashes to get 1 shield. And okay, yeah, because this is going to be a Dark Pulse, and it's going to be resisted because of Obstagoon's Dark typing. And then, yep, going to farm down and has 2 Night Slashes ready. Very, very nice recognition of the win condition there, Tony. Seeing that, you know, there's a chance for you to win. It was definitely an uphill battle, but very nice identifying that right there. So able to take the win. Going to just this, and he gets he gets the boost. He gets the boost again. That's absolutely outrageous. What in the hell did I just watch? Did I count wrong, or was that 1 boost every single match? What the hell? Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shraydee and welcome back to the channel. So today we've got a battle submission given to me from a trainer named Tony J8. But before we get into that, I wanted to ask you guys a huge favor. If you go on to enjoy this content, I would appreciate if you hit that like button, throw a comment down below and tell me how ugly my face is. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Thank you very much. Alright guys, so let's take a look at the featured Pokemon for today. It's going to be this guy, Shadow Politoed. So Shadow Politoed is going to be running Mud Shot as a fast move, so it's going to generate energy very quickly. And then as a charge move, you can run Blizzard, Surf, or if you want to use an Elite TM, you can use Earthquake. The only time I've ever seen Politoed in PvP is in the Great League, and it's been running Earthquake. So I'm very interested to see how Shadow Politoed performs in the Ultra League Premier Cup. So let's take a look at Tony's team here. So he's going to be running, for this first set, he's going to be running Obstagoon in the lead with Counter, Night Slash, and Hyper Beam. I love that Hyper Beam. And then he's going to be running Shadow Politoed as his safe switch with Mudshot, Blizzard, and Surf. And then he's got Gallade in the back with Confusion, Close Combat, and Leaf Blade. So as you can see, he's got Shadow Politoed in the safe switch position, which is where he puts it on his team. I usually put mine in the 3rd slot because it's easier to switch to, but I'm really interested to see how it performs as a safe switch. I guess it's a nice safe switch because it'll throw opponents off guard and they won't be knowing what to expect. And yeah, I really like running Hyper Beam on Obstagoon. I know it sounds kind of counterintuitive. It seems like you would want Gunk Shot, but in the Ultra League Premier Cup, there are quite a few Alolan Mucks that you'll find floating about. And so Hyper Beam is going to hit Alolan Muck for neutral damage, and it does about the same damage. It might even be exactly the same. Okay, he runs into a Bouffalant. Is this Daniel Neary? Hello, Daniel? Yeah, by the way, Daniel, if you have an extra one of these, come on down to Shraydee's place and we'll do a special trade. Alright, so going to be able to do super effective damage with the counters. Bouffalant be thick, don't he? Alright, so going to be able to go for these Night Slashes here. It looks like this was almost a CMP tie. This could be an Earthquake, but it is just a Stomp, so very nice, no shield. And then he's going to be able to go for another Night Slash here. And, oh, and he gets the boost. Oh, man. This Obstagoon's about to go on a rampage. It's going to be another Stomp coming through. And then the counter's going to go through. Bouffalant's going to go down. And then let's see what comes in next. It's going to be an Escavalier. Okay, so this matchup versus Escavalier isn't really as bad as you would think it would be because counters are double super effective. But I've been in that matchup quite a few times with an Obstagoon safe switch. And, I mean, that was a boosted Night Slash, but it did a lot of damage. But yeah, you can do a lot of damage to an Escavalier with an Obstagoon. So going to come in with a Politoed here as he's going to be able to do neutral damage with everything except for the Blizzard. Whereas Gallade has a tough time against Escavalier because the Confusions as well as the Leaf Blade are resisted. So going to go for this Surf and let's see what the opponent has in the back because they apparently don't want a shield. Okay, they got a Swampert in the back. I don't know about that no shield there. I thought I would probably have kept the Escavalier alive because Politoed's going to do very well against Swampert and they're not shielding for some reason. And the other thing is if you have a Swampert in the back and you don't know what your opponent's 3rd Pokemon is, you got to shield your other Pokemon because this Gallade is not going to have to throw a single charge move here. Or if he had a Venusaur, the same thing. You don't have to throw a charge move. So the 2 shields end up kind of, you know, they do nothing for you with a Swampert. Swampert is very good if you know what your opponent's Pokemon are, but if you don't know what the last Pokemon is, then you're just going to lose with 2 shields, unfortunately. So, very nice play coming out there from Tony, just farming down the opponent, recognizing that the 2 shields were of no help to that trainer. So going into the next battle here. Going to pick up a lead against Venusaur. This isn't so great because the counters are resisted. Night Slash and Hyper Beam are both going to do neutral damage here. And looks like he's going to build up maybe towards the Hyper Beam. Frenzy Plant coming through, does quite a bit of damage there. And then he is going for the Hyper Beam. Oh man. I don't know if this is going to land. Let's see. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, that's... Oh wow. I really didn't think he was going to land that. Oh man, so I'm going to go for the Night Slash here. I bet that that guy's probably feeling pretty silly that he didn't shield that. I mean, most Obstagoons are running with Gunk Shot. What the heck? He's going to come in with an Empoleon. Empoleon's going to take super effective damage from the counters because of the Steel typing. I don't know about that play. I probably would have just... I mean, the Shadow Claws were triple resisted, and he gets another boost. Are you kidding me? That's 2 boosts in 2 battles. Alright, so going to come in with the Gallade, actually. Could have gone in with either one here. Politoed is going to resist the Hydro Cannons and do super effective damage with the Mud Shots, but also the Blizzard and the Surf are both resisted. Blizzard is double resisted, actually, but Gallade's going to be able to hit for neutral damage with this Leaf Blade, and is not going to KO, but... Oof, unfortunately, actually this is okay, because now he gets some farm on his Politoed here, and doesn't really have to shield this Hydro Cannon, but he could if he wanted to preserve a little bit of health. Oh, I did a lot less damage than I thought I was going to do. And the opponent obviously has that Typhlosion in the back, so very nice keeping the Politoed alive here, because this Surf is going to do a lot of damage. It actually takes it out, holy crap. And then he's able to have a nice 2 shield flex on his opponent. That always feels good to win with 2 shields there. So very, very nice play. It looks like you forgot to... Oh, he didn't mention that. He didn't have his Politoed best buddied for this set here, but it doesn't really matter that much. I think the Politoed gets up to like 2480 when it's best buddied, and his is obviously well, I didn't put the IVs there, but his has a 15 15 15 IV. So if you guys want to use Shadow Politoed, make sure you have a perfect one or close to perfect one that you can max out. So gonna be able to do neutral damage here with the Night Slashes. This is... Oh my god, he gets another boost. That's 3 boosts in 3 battles. So this is usually a pretty good matchup for Swampert, because the Hydro Cannons do a lot more damage than the Night Slashes do, and they get to the charge moves at the same time, but the counters from Obstagoon do more damage than the Mud Shots from the Swampert. And the opponent switches into a Machamp, which I actually kind of like that play, because it forces this Obstagoon to switch out, even though it just got the boost. And going to switch into the Gallade, obviously, because Gallade's going to be able to do super effective damage with the Confusions, and it's just going to erase this Machamp from the planet. Also resists all the charge moves, and it's just a cross chop anyway. Rock Slide would be do a little bit more damage there. And the opponent comes in with a Venusaur. What? Okay, I guess it makes sense. Well, it doesn't really make sense, but I think it's really his only Pokemon that has enough health. Going to be able to take a shield there, and then going to shield and then probably go for a close combat. Leaf Blade is double resisted, so close combat's also resisted because of the poison typing, but this should be able to take out the Venusaur, almost take out the Venusaur. Maybe if he hit the Excellent, but no worries there, he gets an extra Confusion through, and the Swampert's going to go down to like 1 counter or 1 Mud Shot here, so Politoed's going to do very, very well against Swampert. Because if Swampert's typing, the water and ground typing, it doesn't do too well up against other water types, just because water types are going to resist water, whereas Swampert's going to take neutral damage from water. Going into the next battle here. Alright. This is a pretty good lead. Gonna do resisted damage with the counters because of the poison typing, but Night Slash is gonna be neutral, and the opponent only has, well, if it's running the typical moveset, it's gonna have Thunder Punch and Dark Pulse. So if you're the Muck, you kind of gotta go for the Thunder Punch, which doesn't hit very heavy, as you can see. So this looks like it's a pretty good lead here. It does look like the poison jabs are adding up quite a bit, though. So and gets another. Are you kidding me? Are you joking me? This man got 4 boosts in 4 battles. Wait, is this the 5th battle? I don't remember what battle this is, but I swear he's got a boost every single battle. What the hell? Okay, gonna be able to take out the Muck there, and then the opponent's gonna come in with the Venusaur, but he's gonna go for the Hyper Beam again. Okay, actually that's a pretty good play because it forces the Venusaur to throw a charge move and not do any extra farming. So I do like that play of like building up towards the Gunk Shot / Hyper Beam. So gonna be able to do super effective damage here with the Confusions because of the poison typing on the Venusaur. And the opponent's gonna come in with a Flygon. This Leaf Blade will do neutral damage here because of the Dragon and ground typing, because Dragon resists grass. and ground takes super effective from it, so he gets a shield there, which is nice. And then again with the surf is going to be neutral for the same reason, because dragon resists water. And he does eat a stone edge, unfortunately. And blizzard would be double super effective here, so it would probably take out 2 Flygons, if I'm being honest. So probably gonna go for the surf, I'd imagine, to bait a shield. Flygon also runs Mudshot, so it gets to its charge moves very quickly. So he does get the shield, and then it looks like he's going to go for the Blizzard here. I'm surprised that the Flygon didn't throw a Dragon Claw or something like that. And this Blizzard is going to take out the Flygon very easily. And the opponent has a Venusaur, that's right. So going to be able to... Ooh, it's going to be close. It's going to be really close here. This Leaf Blade is double resisted, but he has to throw it now because he's going to get farmed down. And the opponent stopped attacking. I think the opponent had a chance to win there, because if the Venusaur was able to farm down the Gallade, because Vine Whip's animation is a lot shorter than the Confusion animation, so you could have been able to farm down the Gallade before that Confusion damage registered, and then you may, I don't know how much energy he had, but if he had a Frenzy Plant, or even just a couple more Vine Whips would have taken out the Politoed. So if he would have kept attacking there, I think he had a chance, but oh well. So it gets another good lead here against an against an Empoleon, because the Empoleon takes super effective damage from the fighting type moves. So he's going to go ahead and shield this Aqua Tail, and then he's going to throw possibly 2 Night Slashes, maybe 1, and then switch. Let's see. So doesn't get a shield, which makes sense. Going to go for another Night Slash here, and let me guess, he gets the boost. Okay, well. It was worth a shot. This guy's got some crazy luck. Tony, where did you get this luck from? Alright, so gonna go up against this Gyarados with the Shadow Politoed, and the Surf is gonna be resisted, but it should be able to take out the Gyarados. Tries to do an undercharge there, but that's kind of hard to do when you don't know exactly how much a Surf will hit for. And then the Empoleon's gonna come in, and this seems like it's a pretty neutral matchup, but the Politoed is doing super effective damage with the Mud Shots. But the water type moves are resisted on both ends here. Hydro Cannon's probably going to take out this Politoed. Or Drill Peck, I'm sorry. I didn't even think about that. So I guess that's probably a better matchup for Empoleon. But I'm not actually sure. So the opponent switches out into a... What kind of muck is this? It is an Alolan Muck, so this is pretty bad. He's going to build up some energy here, and this is going to be a very uphill battle here, because the Confusions are resisted, just single resisted, because Poison types take super effective from Psychic, and then Dark types double resist, so it's a single resist here. So he's got to get these 2 shields away from his opponent. So let's see. He's going to have to shield this Dark Pulse, and then he's going to build up to 2 Leaf Blades here. And let's see. This Leaf Blade will be resisted. Close combat would be neutral. So he's going to go for another Leaf Blade here. Let's see if he gets the shield. He does not get the shield, so that's very unfortunate. How does he... Oh, okay. Win condition. Here's the win condition. Farm down with Obstagoon, and then throw 2 Night Slashes to get 1 shield. And okay, yeah, because this is going to be a Dark Pulse, and it's going to be resisted because of Obstagoon's Dark typing. And then, yep, going to farm down and has 2 Night Slashes ready. Very, very nice recognition of the win condition there, Tony. Seeing that, you know, there's a chance for you to win. It was definitely an uphill battle, but very nice identifying that right there. So able to take the win. Going to just this, and he gets he gets the boost. He gets the boost again. That's absolutely outrageous. What in the hell did I just watch? Did I count wrong, or was that 1 boost every single match? What the hell? Oh my god. I was trying to feature Shadow Politoed, but it looks like we're going to do a feature on Obstagoon getting the boost in every single match. What the hell? Alright guys, I'll see you in a minute for the next set. Oh shit, next set. Okay, I'm back. We're back. Alright guys, let's go into the next set here. So leading Obstagoon still, and it looks like he picks up like the best lead you can possibly hope for. Gonna be triple resisting the shadow or the ghost type moves here. So gonna be able to go for this Night Slash. This would be super effective because of the ghost typing there. Looks like the opponent is gonna build up to close to a Shadow Ball and then switch out, and then he is gonna also build up a bunch of energy. And so he's going to shield the Frenzy Plant here. Let's see. Nope. And then he's going to switch into his Gallade. I like that play. So it forced the Venusaur to throw their energy and then come in with the Gallade, so you only have to shield once. And then he should be able to Confusion all the way down. Frenzy Plant does hit Gallade for pretty heavy damage, and then let's see what the opponent decides. They're going to come back in with the Gengar, so very risky on the Gengar side. This is probably a Shadow Punch. It doesn't KO, so he's going to be able to go for back-to-back Leaf Blades here. Now Leaf Blade and Close Combat are resisted, but the Close Combat is double resisted, so definitely go for Leaf Blade in this situation. And I don't know if the Leaf Blade would do more damage than the Confusion. Let's see. Oh yeah, it does a lot more damage than Confusion. Okay, so Leaf Blade is better than Confusion in that scenario. Confusion is also super effective because of the poison typing there. So going to be able to go for these 2 Night Slashes. One of them is going to KO, and then the opponent has an Abomasnow in the back. And it looks like he's going to go for the kill shot here. So again, Gunk Shot would be super effective in this situation, but we're about to see that Hyper Beam is going to do the exact same thing. So let's check it out. Boom. Yeah. So yeah, I kind of like Hyper Beam better than Gunk Shot, especially after watching these battles here, because I've ran Hyper Beam and I've also ran Gunk Shot, and I think I've found more use for Hyper Beam because it hits almost everything except for a Ghost type for neutral damage, but you don't need that because you have Night Slash, you know what I mean? And even Gunk Shot would be resisted against a Gengar anyway. So, alright, so picks up a pretty negative lead there, and he's going to switch into his Politoed to be able to throw this Blizzard at the Snorlax. Let's see if it lands here. It does land. That does so much damage there. So, this is probably a pretty easy win for the Politoed. He was building up a lot of energy here. Let's see if this is like an Earthquake or something. Just a Body Slam. So, going to be able to go for this Surf. And let's see if the Snorlax is willing to shield. No shield coming out, and then could just shield this and then Mud Shot down, and then he'll have a lot of energy left. Well, not that much, but still able to win switch advantage there. The opponent's going to come back in with the Granbull, and I assume right after he throws this Surf that the Charm is going to take him out. That does so much damage. God, Granbull is so squishy. So this is pretty rough because both of his Pokemon are going to take super effective damage from the Charms here, because Obstagoon's Dark type and Gallade's Fighting type. So he does get a shield here. I would probably shield this Granbull as well, but this Obstagoon's going to be able to throw 2 Night Slashes now. And probably going to switch out if he shields. Yeah, going to switch out, and these Charms are doing so much damage here. Going to have to shield this. Crunch would be doing neutral damage here. But going to be able to Confusion down before he takes too much Charm damage. And there's a Toxicroak in the back, taking double super effective damage from those Confusions. And even though this Close Combat is resisted, it's probably going to take out the, yeah. So very nice play coming out there. Very lucky that he had the Gallade. I've ran into so many Toxicroaks with a lot of teams that I've been running, and Toxicroak is good against my whole team. Like 3 different teams that I've ran so far. And there was one team I was running with Dragonite, and Toxicroak was still able to beat my Dragonite because I didn't shield the Sludge Bomb like a fool. Alright, so going into the next battle here. So far, he hasn't got any boosts on his Obstagoon, so I'm very surprised on that. So this is a pretty neutral matchup. He's doing resisted damage with the counters, but Night Slash is going to do neutral. Got to shield a Blast Burn if it's coming through. This was way too quick to be a Blast Burn, so if you're the Charizard in that situation... Oh my god, he's going for the Hyper Beam. Holy crap, if this goes through, I'm going to laugh so hard. Okay, no, it doesn't go through, unfortunately. But it does get a shield, and then this is probably another Dragon Claw. It looks like he built up to the Blast Burn this time, but Dragon Claw is going to come close to KOing, so he's probably just going to... Yeah. So, probably just going to let the Obstagoon go down here. Well, it doesn't really have a choice unless he wants to switch out. Does get a little bit of damage off before he goes down, and unfortunately the Charizard is going to farm him down. So, going to come in with a Politoed here, and then if this is a Blast Burn, it's probably going to hit pretty heavy. Oh, okay, it's not that bad. Politoed is thick as hell. Alright, so over farming, unfortunately probably going to get hit by a Dragon Claw here. Let's see if he wants to shield. Is he going to go for the aggressive single resisted farm down? Yeah, it's pretty risky. Pretty risky. So going to go ahead and throw this Surf here. And then let's see what the opponent comes in with. Unfortunately did a lot of damage, or took a lot of damage from that Charizard. There's a Venusaur, so this is not over yet. Going to be able to probably farm this all the way down, but unfortunately he might have to double shield here. Let's see. Okay, the opponent's going to switch into a Swampert, and this is good. This is very good. Going to be able to throw these 2 Leaf Blades here before the opponent gets to a Hydro Cannon. So he still has that shield, and this Leaf Blade's going to KO. It's going to be double super effective against this Swampert. So going to be able to take out the Swampert here, and then he does still have a shield, so you can safely shield this Frenzy Plant, and then Confusion down or Confusion Leaf Blade, and yeah. So very nice win here. Gallade is so strong. I mean, I was talking about this in my Dragonite video, where I was like, yeah, Dragonite's good against almost all the starters. So is Gallade. The only thing Gallade isn't good against starter-wise is a Charizard, because the charge moves are resisted. But it doesn't do that bad against a Charizard. Like, if the Charizard goes for Blast Burn and you shield it, then you can definitely win that matchup. Alright, so picks up a good lead here. Going to be doing super effective damage with the counters. The opponent's going to switch into a Venusaur. I feel like we just saw this, did we not? So gonna come in with the Gallade. Unfortunately, it was a little slow to the switch, so he might have to double shield here. Let's see. Gonna shield one of these Frenzy Plants, and then has to throw. Yeah, I was gonna say has to throw a charge move, but this Frenzy Plant won't KO. But I think with the Vine Whips, it's gonna do it. So gonna be able to go for this Leaf Blade here. But I think if the opponent shields, he's gonna get farmed down. Unfortunately, okay. Actually able to win. Okay, so very nice. Only had to use one shield there. This Leaf Blade is going to be resisted against this Togekiss, but, you know, doing a little bit of chip damage before you go down. And gets a shield. What in the heck? Alright, so that's awesome. So, going to come in with the Politoed, because Obstagoon is going to be taking super effective damage from this Charmer. So it's very good to see the Charmer now. Going for the Blizzard, I don't know. I think the opponent might shield this, unfortunately. And it's kind of bad, because he's not going to be able to get to another Blizzard here. So going to have to go for this Surf. Ooh, this is rough, because he's going to get farmed down. And this Togekiss has so much energy. Has to go for the Hyper Beam. Night Slash would be resisted and definitely would not take out this Togekiss. Going to let it go. It's just an Ancient Power, so very nice no shield. But I think, yeah, the opponent's going to have another Ancient Power because it farmed up so much energy. So gonna have to shield. It doesn't have to shield, but oh, when the opponent gets the boost. Oh no. He's getting a taste of his own medicine here. Gonna go for the Hyper Beam to take it out, but unfortunately there's not enough health left on this Obstagoon to take out this Empoleon. Even if he had Cross Chop, which would be super effective, it would not be taking out the Empoleon here. So gonna unfortunately go down. So the first loss that we've seen so far. So very nice plays coming out here from Tony J. But that's fine, no worries here. You can't win them all. All right, so this is again, it's not the best matchup here because the counters are resisted because of the poison typing on Venusaur, but you can hit for neutral damage with the Night Slash as well as Gunk Shot or Hyper Beam. So Frenzy Plant hurts. It hurts a lot. So he does let the first one go through, and he's gonna do it again. He's going for it again. Let's see if this opponent is gonna shield. Unfortunately, it looks like a CMP tie. So. Because he's shielded here, I think the opponent might also shield. And it's pretty obvious he's building up for a heavy hitting move. What the heck? Are we watching the same battle? What is going on here? Alright, so the opponent comes in with a Swampert. I can't believe he landed 2 Hyper Beams on 2 Venusaurs. Alright, so gonna come in with the Politoed. It's a pretty good matchup for Politoed because it's gonna be resisting the water type moves, and water is gonna do neutral to the Swampert. So we're gonna throw these Surfs. That does a lot of damage, more than I thought it would. And he built up quite a bit of energy here, so this could be an Earthquake or a Sludge Wave. It's just a Hydro Cannon, so very nice, no shield. And then this is gonna be another Hydro Cannon. Was way too quick to be an Earthquake. So going to be able to build up close to 2 Surfs here. Has to be careful because the opponent gets the Hydro Cannon at the same time as he gets to Surf, because they're running the same fast move, and Surf is pretty much energy-wise is a clone of Hydro Cannon. Going to throw this Surf into the Typhlosion. I don't know about. I probably would have shielded the Swampert, because now you're going to have to double shield this this you know, guy over here. This weird looking. I don't want to say what he looks like. Anyway, gonna come in with the Gallade, taking super effective damage from the Shadow Claws. Unfortunately, does shield a Blast Burn. Well, I guess there's no bait move for Typhlosion. Gonna go for this close combat because the Leaf Blade would be resisted, and this should be easily taking out the Typhlosion here. So very, very nice plays coming out here from Tony J8. By the way, if you guys want your battles featured in one of these videos, go down to the description and there's a form that says or a link called Battle Submission Form, and you can submit your battles to me and get them featured in a video. I love the spicy stuff, so if you guys have got some spicy teams to show me, send them over. All right, so there we go. Tony J going 9-1 and getting 5 boosts in those matches. That's crazy. Anyway, so if you guys enjoyed this content, I would really very much appreciate it if you hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel, I post every day except for Sunday. So hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and yeah, I would very much appreciate that. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.